Joined. Hey, James, you there?
Okay. Hey, how's it going? How you
Good,
doing,
good.
Howard?
Doing good. All right. Well, for everybody watching, I'm Howard Shaw, and this is my cohort training buddy, James Lampy.
I'm James Lampy. I'm a brown belt with Yamaso Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in Sacramento. I moved to Phoenix last year, and I currently not affiliated with any gym out here, just training with Howard and down to roll.
Awesome. And yeah, I was with Gustavo Dantas, BJJ in Tempe, Arizona until about May of last year. And then due to COVID, formed Down to Roll. And so James and I have been training together for a few months now, been recording a lot of our footage. And so we wanted to start doing some breakdowns of our training rounds, using this as an educational tool for us and improving our games. And so if you have videos of your training sessions and you'd like us to put them on our YouTube or do some breakdowns of your rounds as well, we'd love to do that. Anything else you want to add, James?
Also, and yeah, if you're watching this, you have any questions, put the questions in the comments. We'll respond. We'll get back to you. And or if you have any help, I don't care what belt level you are, if you have something that you think could help us, give us a link, point out something. I'd love to hear it. We're always trying to improve our game.
Awesome. All right. So without further ado, then let's see if I can get this screen share going and take a look at some rounds. And
here we are in my garage.
Here we are in James's garage. By the way, if you watch our training videos, you'll get a view of this.
And it's really nice having the 3 different camera angles. It really lets you see what's going on here.
Yep.
And we've been starting standing a lot, trying to work on some takedown techniques. I'm traditionally a guard player, butt scooter, pulled guard in every competition. So I need the practice too. So a few of our big things we're working on is our snap downs, our single legs. Here we go. Howard's got a single.
And let me know if you want me to pause or annotate anything through this, James.
Okay. So it looks like you got a good single going here. You're trying to pick it up, and I'm trying to put it down.
And I was trying to trap. I could not get your leg trapped.
And then you kind of dove on it here.
And I think I switched the ankle kick, right?
Yeah, I think you switch and go low, and see, you let me turn outward like that. So I was able to salvage something, but you were still on top of me here. And I've been really working hard. I've been lifting a lot of weights on my off time, and I used to be the skinny guy in the gym. So I've been really trying to adjust my style to being stronger and not just, Hulk smashing my way through everything here and actually trying to learn something and, practice jujitsu. So work in progress. So here you're trying to pass through. I'm bringing my leg back over around. We were working on that weave, and you really used it well there to get through. Very nice.
I thought you were going to get my back.
So I was thinking about this buggy choke. You had both arms inside, so it wasn't going to be happening. So this is something I never do, but we were working on back escapes. This is my white belt move, is lurch outward from side control and give up your back. So I'm like, maybe I can work on my back escape. We had that nice Goval back escape we were drilling. And I don't know, you didn't comply. You kept salvaging mount when I wanted to work my back escapes. All right. So, yep, you're not giving me a lot of space here. Oh, I did catch your leg there. That's what I did. I did a bump into that leg catch. And you were not allowing me to really play my half guard well. You were pinning that arm. So I couldn't really get an underhook. And so I was kind of just hanging out here until something opened up. So I was keeping your pressure off my neck and trying to find a way to tip you over. And even watching this video, I see your weight tipping here. Not to predict the future here. Well, but you see my low side left arm?
Yeah.
I'm looking for the tip that.
And I think I was a little bit anticipating it. And I think that's when I shifted and started moving a lot lower on your body.
Yeah, because now I can't tip you. Now you're more solid here.
And I'm more teed at you too. I'm not I'm not parallel.
And see, I'm digging for this Kimura now. You see this armpit I'm going into here?
Yep.
I saw that space, and you tightened it up pretty good there. That will get you out of a lot of pinches if you have a nice Kimura grip.
Although I
Yeah,
think you
yeah,
catch me with that Kimura in another round later on.
All right, so yeah, I had a really good half guard here, but I couldn't quite tip you here yet, huh? It looks like you still had your post available. You passed back through. Great job. So you didn't let me catch your arm in my over catch I'd like to do there. I don't even know what that one's called, but I sent you that video. I saw Jeff Glover's doing it too.
Jeff Glover doing it. Yep.
Yeah.
You still use the escape. I know that's coming.
So yeah, I get a good frame on that, and by you avoiding that over the top catch of your arm, I believe I got a little more room. And this back elbow grip, I love getting this back elbow grip. It just completely changes what you can do on your game. So you're trying to break it with that knee on, which is, I think, the right move. Maybe a higher posture would have broken it. So here's my up lurch. Should have taken you back the other way here, I think. But you had very good base. Couldn't quite move you.
I think my toes could be better.
Yeah, are you having? Yeah, you're on your tops of your feet there, huh?
Yeah.
But you're maintaining very well. You kept recovering there, and here I go again. I'm trying to catch that with my leg.
Yeah, and then
do my
works, though.
Exploit my flexibility.
You get your guard back.
And then and the people who have the best, who do the best against that, they don't back up like that. Like backing up was an option, but you lost position. The people who do the best against me like flatten out and don't let my chest or head come up. So as that comes up, even if I catch their arm, they put that heavy pressure on the chest and head area, and then I can't actually tip them back over. So that was a good option. I think that heavy pressure, see how your pressure is like in the middle of my body? I guess I'm kind of forcing it too with that elbow.
Yeah, and that was
a fine response though.
Yeah, and I was so worried you were gonna reverse that. Whatever you do, you enter the fourth dimension.
I gotta name it up and over. All right, so now I don't like half guard very much, but here I am in half guard again. So
yeah, but this is my favorite sequence of this round.
Oh, so you have the weave through here. You got the grip on the low knee. Is that correct?
Yep.
I can't see on any of them.
Yeah, so there's a couple.
You got a good weave.
Yeah, so I've got the weave grip here, and I was looking at this earlier, and I think you're doing a really good job blocking this arm, so I can't get a collar grip or a crossface.
Yeah. And one of those pieces, who was the video we were watching? I'm not remembering which one was that with the weave we were watching. Was it
Lachlan?
Lachlan? Yeah. He was saying you can do it with the wrist grip as well. Oh, what happened? What happened?
Yeah, it happened so fast, right? So this is what it was, because we talked about it in the past. So
I actually do remember this because you were burying my leg in your armpit so hard here, and I just thought this feels like the other piece of the triangle if I can get my leg on top. And I felt my bottom side leg there. You see there, you don't have anything on it. It was free. So I thought if I could just pull this out and over this arm, and you see my grip on that arm. Well, so that was my thought. If I just pull this out and over this arm, we're in a triangle.
And that was my thought too, because I had the grip with my right hand here, right? I had the pant grip, and then I lose it, you break it, and then I immediately sensed the triangle. I knew it was there. And so that's when my left hand goes to block the leg. And then we get in this grip fight for about 3 seconds or so.
And you kind of lose your balance too here. You fall forward. And that's really rough when you're getting triangled and you lose your balance.
And it was just, right there. So
and then that's rough.
I thought that was a really great finish though.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I was like, oh shit.
Gotta get it. Gotta get it right before the clock ends there. Yeah, that's a good round. Very good. I like how you're implementing the things we're drilling. And what we've been doing in training is we'll go through different positions that we need to develop. We'll watch videos of some of the best people and we'll drill the things that we're seeing in those videos. And then we try to implement them. So, good job.
I am wondering, I feel like, where is it?
Yeah. So right here, like you see that wrap you have on that high side leg. That was where I felt, because that armpit space, if you can get in that armpit space with your leg, that's
Yeah,
where it's, yeah, right there.
yeah, and
That's where,
so I'm
that's
not.
where triangles come from.
Yeah, I'm not like with the good weave pass. Your
Mhm.
legs should be smashed together. You know.
So I think your posture, like if your legs were further back, and you remember how it was a kind of a straight and a back push that
Yeah.
Lachlan was showing,
Oh
your legs,
yeah.
your arms curled, and your arm isn't doing that kind of straight back push, if
It's
that
not.
makes
Yeah.
sense to anyone but us.
No, but no, that you're right though.
Like a tripod, right?
Yeah,
Your
like
head's the
here's where,
tripod.
yeah, I should have like probably sprawled back and
Hmm.
more this way to rotate. I don't know if I needed to rotate your hip. Well, no, I just want to go back and smash
Yeah, I
down.
think just that sprawl would have done
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and the straightness of your arm would have prevented the triangle from happening like it did.
Okay.
Cool, but good round. That was a cool round.
All right, and then we rest for a minute. And
Talk about triangles.
all
All
right,
right, here we go.
what we got?
So that low ankle, we're going for it in the guard pull. Okay, so I love these Toriendos. I love going back and forth. I feel like I always find some way around. And this was actually pretty good how you came up into this turtle. But you kind of rested for a second and let me get this hook. And now I'm in the crucifix. This is something I hunt for a lot. When people turtle on me, I go over the top and get the crucifix. And then you have a free arm and they don't have a free arm. It makes a tough situation. Oh, that's right. I didn't have the full crucifix because I had your leg wrapped, so I had to go into mount.
Yeah, let's go back. Let's look at this again and see what happened.
Okay.
Like, because I kind of want to look at the guard pull.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well, this is good because you go for the low single. You didn't really, but then you went right into the guard pull, which would prevent any points from being scored from that exchange. And so here I am one side, go the other side. When you cracked, you lean your that hip, go the other side. That's how I do. And when I stepped over your back, you see I encompassed your arm. So one side, I wait till your hip tips, then I go the other side. And then
oh,
watch as I step in the back, your arm, you do that loop. That's the danger. That gets you in the crucifix. I was almost not able to get over, but I stood up to go over, grab the other side. And now it's like I have your one hook with that side of the crucifix, which makes it harder to finish the choke, actually, because I can't stretch as much. So that's why I was struggling with the choke. I didn't want to let go of the arm. So I eventually conceded the position and went into mount here. And I think that was a collar. Yeah, cross collar.
well, now it's just floor is lava, so I had to move.
Okay. Oh, that's right. So
Then I think you
floor is
choked.
lava over there. We live in the desert. So yeah, I got one piece of the cross. Do I have one piece here? No, I'm just wrapping. Oh yeah, well, I've been hunting these elbows now. This elbow pressure. That was a wrist
Yeah,
lock.
that was the wrist.
Real,
Yeah.
real mean, James. I've been hunting that elbow like with my chest. If you, I'm trying to remember. That was one of those Bernardo videos. I don't remember who it was, but he was saying if you can get that elbow to be right in the center of your chest, and then have the weight on it, so much opens up, especially wrist locks like that, because they can't move their elbow now because you have so much weight on it. So I've been hunting that a lot from mount, is just hunting where are those elbows at, and I want to bring it to the center of my chest and put the weight on it, and then it becomes a wrist lock, arm bar, something bad. All right. Let's see, some standing into the pull. Oh, good. Sit up guard, we've been working. This was a weak move by me. I was trying to jump on that Kimura. I did not have it. You should have got up real quick on that. Get that nice IBJJF 2-point score. So I've been trying to work this back step too. Back step, because I find it a lot. I don't know if I got it deep enough there. Let's see.
That one you got, yeah.
had enough. Which is a good thing to point out. If you're training and your knees are uncomfortable or whatever's uncomfortable, just tap, learn from it, move on. Be in one piece.
Yeah, and the pressure on that knee bar was coming more on the side of the knee too. So I was like, I'm just going to tap.
Yeah, that's enough. All right, so I don't know. I'm going to this knee shield here. I'm just inviting the weave again, huh? There it is. Oh, I want to invert, huh? So this is great. You countered this. You should rewind this because this is a little tricky.
Okay.
Because I was ready for that inversion, and you chased it. You chased the back take on that and came up with it, which is great. We got to go through it again.
I think it's right here. Is this it? Did I miss it?
No, we passed it now because we haven't seen this part yet.
No.
Still trying to. That was. Oh, do you see how I reached under my own leg to grab your leg to bring it into the back step? That was something I was playing with to see if that would be effective or not. Because I always feel like I'm too shallow. Like if you rewind, see how I'm going under my leg to establish that grip initially.
Sorry.
Because the shallowness of that back step always is where I fail to be able to get a knee bar and hold out of it. All right, so here's your sit up. Here's my weak Kimura. I didn't really have a grip. So you got to come up and play topside, Howard. That was always me for so long. That's why it frustrates me to see that is I lose tournaments like that. So I'm reaching through my leg to establish that back step. But yeah, got to get over the knee with your hip line. Yeah, and that was, knees aren't happy. Let's move on.
I'm going to pause this so we can see that exchange.
Yeah, so here, I'm pulling guard now. These are my roots. And the knee shield, just baiting you on this weave right now. So I wanted to invert into an omoplata, really is what I wanted to do, but you weren't having it. You came up, which is what you should do. Absolutely, great exchange there. You chased the back. I like that grip. I don't know what happens next. Do you backstep through this? Oh no, baby panda climbs tree. That's right.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people I'd see would backstep into side control from there.
Might be easier.
It might be, but you made it work, so it works.
I really like that this grip right here. If I can get that dog collar.
Yeah, that really helped you climb. I guess you ended up in side control anyway, so the back step would have got you same place. Yeah. So I'm making a strong frame here. Same thing, trying to hazard you with my up and over. Caught your head. It's enough for me to get back to guard. And it's funny, everyone always asks me about that move, and I just tell them that you're not gonna have to worry about it against most people because no one's gonna be able to reach over.
Huh.
No, do you have the weave? You're much more straight here, much more straight arm. You see that?
Oh.
And I like how you hop back. That's good. But I caught you here. That's right. I put the squeeze. I put the squeeze on your calf with my feet.
But I somehow made it work.
You got through. No, that was great. That was great. So what I usually do is I do hard frames and I load up for a roll through. And I don't remember what happens in this exchange, but I'll just tell you my side control bomb defense. I do hard frames, wait for your overreaction, then I roll you over me. And I don't know, I always put that foot there. I'm not sure why. It helps me with that jailbreak to pass it under you. You weren't giving me enough space for that. And I'm really controlling that outside hand because I don't want you to have chokes available or to cross face me and start crushing. Giving me extra cauliflower ear that I'm wearing my special headgear for. So I'm trying to jailbreak now, actually, I believe. Do you see my foot crossed where I'm reaching through to grab that foot to pull it? You weren't having it. You went north-south.
Oh, yeah. And then you did this shit. Fair.
So rewind. I'll tell you how to beat that. So just pause it once I invert into in from the north south. So yeah, I'm the annoying flexible guy, or I was the annoying flexible guy at my gym. So right here, I know if I could put my feet on both his hips, I can pull myself out. The way to stop this is to have that heavy chest and head pressure. And even if my feet are in your hips, just to flatten out, sprawl real hard and keep the chest and head down. So then I'm just really uncomfortable. But if you allow me to pull my head out, then I get comfortable again. Because the hardest part is popping my head out. So I'm here, popping my head out is the hardest part. People who are real good will flatten me and not let me get my head out of that bottom, that position. And then I'm just folded in half and crushed, and I eventually have to give it up. So yeah, that was again, I don't have a name for this. Just that up and over back take from north south.
I've done it to white belts, you know.
Yeah. Fair game then. Oh man. Okay. And so let's see your back. I don't remember what happens with your back control here, but we were working on back defense.
No, you got this one.
I think I got it. I got that knee.
Yeah, I couldn't get you off your you were already on your elbow.
Oh, you rewind so we can see the elbow position.
Right there.
Because that was the thing we were watching too with Gaval, is he was saying you want to prevent your opponent from getting on that elbow, and if you can pull their tricep hard, two hands, you can get more time to work.
Yeah, and I was trying to put everything I could into just attacking that elbow.
I think you need to reach higher though. You see how you're reaching at my wrist? I think if you reach at the tricep, you're going to be able to move it.
I can't remember why. I either didn't or I couldn't.
And I love getting that knee grip early, just because that's the hard piece to get for me.
Yeah, that was rough. That was a hard task.
That was a hard task. Yeah, bow and arrows are not fun. To be on the receiving end of. All right. So yeah, this is the next round now. All right. Messed up my pull there, had to get up. I'm a little in slow motion here. So, okay, good. Sit up guard. We've been working this a lot. And you know what? As you're doing it to me, I'm not thinking about the offensive pieces of the sit up guard, which I need to be thinking about more, but I'm definitely got to control that outside hand so I don't get swept. And I've been thinking about the step over, but you weren't allowing me to have it. I've been thinking about the step over. If I go all the way through, is there an arm bar on the other side? But you weren't having it. You were defending that step over every time. So I was trying to give you a little something to think about on the choke side there.
I got to see what happened here, though.
I don't know why we fell to the side there. Did you follow us? Did you make us move to the side? Or was that just a knee drop? Grip fight. So yeah, I'm trying to step over. I had this dream that this arm bar would work, but I don't think it would really work. I don't know. So yeah, hazard the neck. Nope, you're not having it. It's trying to get a little bit of a loop choke just to make you think about something. I'm not sure why you fell to the side there.
I don't know why I did either.
Because it seems like a worse position.
I'm like,
and then I back step. I'm working on this back step knee bar. And let's see, dog collar, nice. That stopped it, I believe.
Then do you get this anaconda?
Oh, this is a habit you have, Howard, of coming up into turtle, and then
getting choked.
One of the last seminars I did was the Chad George. I'd recommend it to anyone. Chad George front headlock system. He's releasing a DVD as well. It's great anaconda Darce Peruvian system that is just, I wish I knew at white belt. So good. Okay, so you got a kind of a half guard here. We're a little got bad angles for this one. I'm giving some, and I love this grip, this collar grip for my cross face pressure. Oh yeah. So back step into that knee bar, still trying. Failing. Oh, that was a big fail because then you stepped over into mount. Into baby panda climbs tree mount. Let's see. So I'm framing. Oh, I'm thinking about this Ezekiel. I'm thinking about the bottom side Ezekiel here. You see I got my fingers in there? I'm thinking about it. I'm like, is it going to give me enough space to loop through? But Howard was not feeling generous. So I'm going with my lurch mode so I can try my back escapes. Don't give up your back, kids. Don't try this at home. So one of the cool things Gaval was showing is you bring your leg up so you can clear their foot hook, which I thought was just so cool. And then you use your cleared foot hook to clear the other foot hook. And I thought it was a great system. And yeah, you keep trying to bring it back.
Oh, but I didn't let you quite get that spot
to get all the way out because I wanted to go all the way out through the somersault that he shows in that video.
Yeah.
You salvage mount, which is the smart thing to do.
Now technically,
we reset here. Yeah, we reset because the curb
dangerous areas.
Yeah, you got a cement curb there. Okay.
I wonder why.
And when you're playing top mount, do you like to do that foot in, Howard? What do you think about that foot in?
I was wondering why I kept stapling your leg. There must have been something you were doing that I felt a lot better controlling that leg.
Because sometimes I do double foot in, but see, it allowed me to capture your foot eventually.
Yeah. So I don't know. I really have no idea.
When I play that foot in, I usually do both feet in. Kind of like a butterfly guard from mount, from top mount. Oh, good. Here's some good half guard. This is what I need to work on is my half guard. Oh, did I get it? All right. There's a size discrepancy here too that allows me to roll over more easily than Howard.
Yeah, but that, I mean, you hit it. That was just smooth, man. That was a good sweep. Like, it's like, you got me.
Let's see. We're in the lava now. I think you still have. Do you have half or you're inside? Oh, you're inside.
I'm inside, and it looks like you're trying to donkey choke for a second, which is like my least favorite choke.
I don't think I know the donkey choke. Which is that?
It's that step over.
Is that the leg over?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then you just.
That's not nice. So now I had a real good grip. So yeah, I did the cross collar. I got the deep back of the tag grip.
James has a gnarly cross collar choke, y'all.
It's not even my specialty. Shout out to Billy Angel English, stole all of his moves.
I'm probably thinking I got like 20 seconds left to do something.
Yeah, and I tried to score a point here. I tried to get this. You turned your leg too, so I wasn't able to really get a clean takedown on that. Probably should have came up, but yeah.
And then I just held on to it because there was only 10 seconds left. So I was like, I'll just hold on to this weak ass.
Prevent my scoring. But that's what I think when there's 30 seconds. I think, what if this is a match and I need to score a point? How would you score a point in 30 seconds? So I don't know. I don't think I got my point.
I'm trying to get over like whatever hurt my feelings 10 seconds prior. And then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get him this time for real.
Oh yeah. One time we were training, one of our earlier days, my wife watched us training and she told me later, she goes, I don't think Howard likes training. I don't know. He doesn't look like he's having a fun time. Like, you don't understand jiu-jitsu. We're having a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun. But yeah, that's the other tough thing when you don't have a lot of training partners. Like I'm like 205 and Howard's a lot less. So then we have to kind of play a little differently to be able to have good rolls.
If anybody else is wondering what I'm trying to do, you're not alone.
You're in good company.
So, this is Kimura. You get me.
Let's see. Do I have it? It's hard to see the arm.
Oh, I think I had to let it go. I think that's the one I had to let go.
Is that the counter Kimura?
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool. I've never made that work before.
See, it was,
So you grabbed the Kimura here. No, that must have been a different roll I was thinking about.
okay. Yeah, I thought one of these I had. This
So
Kimura.
let's see. So I'm hunting that elbow again, and you gave it to me right there. I think this is going to be a wrist lock, Howard. Oh, I go to the other side. The other thing I've been working on is just trying to finish more arm bars. I just rely so much on triangles all the time. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure what happened there. I felt like your back was just open and I just stepped through. And you're not letting me have a collar. Good grip there on the elbow. Good high grip. Let's see if I'm able to finish it. I'm on the elbow now.
Yeah, I think you finished this one.
Which is bad news. But you did have the grip on the high elbow early, but it was one hand, not two. But yeah, now I'm on the elbow, so that's your defensive grip. No, see, I wasn't able to finish it because of that. That was good. And you escaped the position, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're looking for the Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Then looking for that cross collar, another one I like a lot. Just because I use that grip a lot, so it's just available. I'm not sure. Was this a reset?
Yeah, but I think you just stood us up. Yeah, you're like, I was
okay.
About to that's just...
What I usually say is, if I deserve that position, I'll get it again. All right. How have you been feeling about the stand-up we've been drilling? Our snap down, and kind of build a system around it.
I mean, in terms
here, I'm trying to use snap down, leg grab.
Yeah, I mean, it's with takedowns, it's so tough unless we're like really going hard to like,
Yeah.
And I'm afraid to go that hard with takedowns just because I don't want to get injured. So, but
yeah, smart.
Once we can get to training with some other people, I mean, I want to keep doing it, right? Because I think we'll get more comfortable with it and maybe feel more comfortable going harder with the takedowns. It's just never something
Yeah, but if you want to finish a double leg, you got to really do it. Things like that, right?
I want to go.
Okay, so we had an interesting lasso here situation.
Yeah,
I remember.
I think I felt pretty good about the beginnings of this exchange.
Mm-hmm. So you sit down into the pole, and you get right into this lasso with your left. Oh no, so it's kind of like the beginnings of your De La Hiva here.
Yeah, and then something happens. Yeah, so I have to come back.
And then it goes into lasso spider, which I love. I love this position. I love feeding that lasso foot through underneath your opponent. Makes a real good sweep. There it is. So this gets you real off balance when that lasso's there.
This was the part you mentioned. You said there was a part where you felt really light on your feet, and I just...
Yeah, that's right. I told you afterwards, you look at my feet. I'm off my feet for a second because I was like, you could have swept me right there because you took my balance onto you, and that's when I really had to back up.
It happened.
Keep me off my feet, Howard.
Right there. I get that hook behind
your feet,
your knee.
right? The balance shift, and you can feel it because I remember feeling it right there where I was like, "Uh-oh, I'm going over if I don't make an adjustment." I guess I broke the grip.
But I felt really good with that exchange, and then
I want to do more lasso work too. That's a really I'm using the weave.
You did the weave, yeah.
Oh, I got the good grip. I got that good face.
Pressure.
The press. Neon. I'm laughing about something here. I don't know what's going on. I love that windshield wiper step through into mount. And you see, I'm always just pounding this collar. And then you have to defend the cross collar constantly. I didn't see what happened, Howard. What happened?
I didn't either. I was like, what did you get me with?
So cross collar is pretty deep here. Did I get to the other side? I grab the arm.
Was it? Oh, you might have wrist locked me.
I didn't see it happen. Invisible wrist lock.
All right, so we're
right here. But that's not a wrist lock.
So
I'm getting your.
I think
I'm definitely going for something.
I think my wrist is on the mat and my elbow's getting trapped.
Oh, it's your high side. That's right. No, yeah. Marcos Torregrossa, my instructor, Yumaso Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Sacramento, would always wrist lock us against the mat with his body weight. It's horrible. Try it out sometime, guys.
So yeah, so I think, so here I'm framing, I'm turning, you trap my wrist and then you.
Yes.
So that's what happened.
Oh, yeah, because if you get the elbow so it can't move, then the wrist lock's there.
Yeah, because I think you trap the wrist and then you just drop your weight right on the elbow. Yeah. And I was just like, yeah, I got
tap. Thank Marcos for that one.
Thanks, Marcos, if you're watching. I'm looking out.
Okay, yeah, you've been catching me in my little inversion pull. I've been doing more. Usually people don't know what I'm doing when I do that inversion pull. I go right into the inversion and I just start spinning until I find something.
It's very disorienting, you know. Like,
you've been reading it.
Well, I used to just stand there and being like, I don't know what's gonna happen, and then you just triangle me. Now I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I better do something about it.
It's good.
You know,
like stopping it though, because
I think that's
when you catch people off guard, they always do the wrong thing on that move.
Yeah, that's the progression of jiu-jitsu, though. I think is it's almost always better to do something than nothing. Not always, but just as a general rule, if you just stand there and let him choke you, he's gonna.
Definitely. I didn't see the very end of that, but I don't know. Was there any exchange?
No, it was just it was just that wrist lock, and that it was basically the end of the round. So let's see.
Cool wrist lock. Downtoroll.com. Find some friends to wrist lock. So snap down. We've been working on this.
I just make a highlight of all your wrist locks. Like that's like an ad for Down the Roll. You know.
All right. So it looks like Howard wants to get Darce choked. I think. Let's see.
Well, yeah, you're doing a great job trapping that.
So I'm passing that elbow across your body because that elbow needs to be across your body. So I did a nice 2-on-1 on that, and then you want to tip them over. And Chad George calls this the Homer Simpson walk, where you walk on the mat and you try to catch one of their legs. So that way they can stop, they can't retreat anymore. And then after they can't retreat anymore, they're done. It's really rough. Chad George, front headlock system. He's releasing a DVD. Check it out.
Yeah, I think, I think on that exchange I can't remember what happened. That one. Oh, I think I was like chortling or something, but I like didn't quite tap. It was one of those where you're like snorting, but you're gonna power through it.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not tapping to this. I'm not.
I might lose my voice tomorrow, but I'm not tapping. So here, I'm giving you the inside position here. Let's see the snap. Okay, going the pull. That deep De La Hiva, I love that. I sprawled through it though on you, yeah. Yeah,
and you got the weave pass.
And I weaved it. Yeah. Man, I've been nailing that.
It really works, man.
It's great. Yeah, that was Lachlan Giles had a great little rundown. He has a lot of great ones on there. He does these little mini seminars on moves. So here, see how you're framing on my body too? You can wrist lock against that frame as well. So that's something you might want to look forward to in the future. Let's see. I think I want to step over for an arm bar here. But I'm being very obvious.
I think I was just trying to frame on your neck or something.
Oh, see, I read my mind.
Yeah.
Yep. And again, just tap, keep your training partners in one piece, especially when you don't have a lot of training partners. Avoid injury.
Yes.
No, I'm getting a little lag here. Oh, I'm inverting. All right. Awesome. Great. Pinning the leg to the ground. That kills the inversion. And going into the weave. Great. Great usage. So you see your hand, you see the grip. Remember, Lachlan was saying, if you make the grip just below the knee, you can prevent that low side leg from popping up. And I think you make an adjustment here to make it happen. Baby panda climbs the tree. Let's see. I'm thinking about Ezekiel again here.
I might have been too. You never know.
You're not on the inside. It'd be hard. Frame.
Yeah, reverse.
Usually when I'm spinning us like that, it's because I want to roll us a certain direction away from obstacles. So now I'm in your guard.
You know, but mat awareness is really important if you don't want the guy to go out of bounds, you know, so you got,
that's really true.
You know,
I've lost some competitions because the guy intentionally went out of bounds and the ref calls it unintentional. You know how it goes.
Okay. Oh, I'm trying to sweep.
Oh, this is the go ball. You got to chill.
I got to chill. I think you even told me to chill and then it didn't work.
Yeah, I think I did. I don't remember if it works though. So yeah, you opened your legs early though. So I backed up. I think I go back onto the ankle because it's so in my armpit there. Nope. Sit up guard.
Hopefully those
are very nice. You got to stand up. That's nice. Stand all the way up next time. You want to get up into a big single and dump them back into the weave. Great job. But see how your arm's curled now and it's not straight. You're not tripoded in this weave. So I have a lot more. I can do a lot more with my leg, with my knee shield.
And look how high that grip is too. The grip is really high on your shin. Like
it's not, but it's still preventing the bottom side leg. You still get it. Look at that. Very good. And it looks like Ezekiel. I'm panicking. I don't know how that happened. What?
Did you see that? Because you're a couple seconds behind me on the video, but watch the exchange, man. This is crazy.
Because are you going for an Ezekiel there? So let's see. I'm just kind of butt walking towards you, and then I just put my hips on the top side, and then you fall over. This is because I'm bigger, and you're the smaller opponent though too.
No, I'm going to take the partial blame on that. Like, there's probably something I should have done besides just roll over.
Rewind it one more time so I can see that exchange, because I feel that too when people have their balance really tipped, and you kind of just put your hips on top, then your body follows.
Because I'm good with the pass.
Let me watch this top, because I felt like you didn't have a post on your right side. I felt like you're really heavy tipping that way. So I felt like if I just keep the momentum going that way,
I mean, my hands
end up over here.
My hands were both tied up. Like I was trying to get around your neck for some reason or another. So I had nothing.
I think this is a classic position before submission exchange. Oh, I looked at the clock. Get ready. Let's see. I'm going to try to score something. Looks like it's going to be cross collar. Go neon. Go. Yep, I went all the way through cross collar. Got to get that submission bonus at the bell.
Excuse me. All right, do we have
Bless you. I must be it if that's the end of 40 seconds video. Yep,
that's it.
Cool. Great.
That was round breakdown.
Great stuff.
Of our round.
Yeah, if you're watching this and you have any questions, just like tell us where in the video you had a question about something, or if you want to help us out and say, hey, try this, put in the comments, tell us the timestamp, link us the video. If you want any of those videos I talked about that we've been drilling, let me know. We can add those on too. So yeah, and like we said before, post your footage. We want to see you guys. We'll give you our tips too.
Absolutely.
Anything else?
No. Yeah, this is awesome.